Welcome to the section on fashion design. In today's world, fashion is given a lot of importance and stands as a powerful influencing tool. It's an integral part of how people define themselves and others. They say clothes make it the man, and they are a true reflection of your personality. That puts fashion designers in the top league. James Bond 007 in his Brioni suit or Priyanka Chopra dressed in a Manish Malhotra ensemble. That's how fashion can work wonders for a personality. As far as fashion is concerned, every new product or style begins with an idea. Fashion designing involves a group of skills that range from marketing research and creativity to sketching and fabric selection. The fashion designers guide the method from inception to production. Of late, many specialities in fashion have emerged, such as women's wear, bridal wear, children's wear, evening wear, knitwear, men's wear, footwear, handbags, etc. Fashion designers who used to be self-employed are now loaded with a lot of career opportunities thanks to the ever-growing space of fashion. They can work with garment firms and export houses. They may also be engaged in the job of remodeling haute couture and adapting them to the tastes of the mass market. The field is so popular that it has given rise to career options in the other major fields such as hairstyling, makeup, fashion journalism, fashion advisory, fashion photography, etc. Fashion design is not only limited to designing clothes but also extends to footwear, jewelry, and other accessories. Courses offered. Let's take a look at the courses offered in fashion. In order to get a head start in the competitive fashion industry, aspiring fashion designers need to hone their skills through a degree program. One must understand that designing is a skill-based job. There are and will be many designers who might not have taken any fashion or design studies based degree. However, as the industry has cutthroat competition, taking a degree program to hone one's skill is highly advised. Students interested in the field can earn a bachelor's degree in fashion design where they take courses in computer-aided fashion design, the history of fashion, textiles, figure drawing, and pattern making. Fashion designers may also take up a course on fashion merchandising that deals with merchandise planning, retail sales promotion, consumer behavior, retail management, and product development. Applicants who have cleared their 10+2 from any stream can seek for a fashion design course at the graduation level. The students have to take an entrance exam, which in most cases is followed by a studio test and an interview. The courses offered in fashion design are listed below: Bachelor of Design and Fashion, Bachelor of Arts in Fashion Design, Diploma in Fashion Design. Apart from these, there are also few short-term certificate courses in fashion design. Some of the common subjects taught in these courses are apparel construction methods, color mixing, computer-aided design, elements of textiles, fabric dyeing and printing, fashion illustration and design, fashion studies, history of costumes, introduction to pattern making and garment construction, leather design, manufacturing technology, surface development techniques, and textile science. Just remember that many institutions may offer fashion-related courses under different names, like apparel design and others. So watch out for such courses and find out their admission process. Colleges and institutions. Here is a list of colleges that offer courses in fashion design. National Institute of Fashion Technology, also known as NIFT. The institution offers a 4-year Bachelor of Design in Fashion Design. The educational program sharpens a planned refinement that offsets worldwide design style with an Indian soul. The admission to the course is through entrance exams and the forms are available in October every year. For possibility to the UG design programs, the decision procedure includes a written assessment containing a creative ability test and a general ability test. This is followed by a situation test. A general ability test has questions based on quantitative ability, communication ability, English comprehension, analytical ability, general knowledge and current affairs. The Creative Ability Test or CAT is administered to pass judgment on the instinctive capacity, intensity of perception and idea advancement, and style capacity of the up and corner. An important aspect of the test is the creative and innovative use of color and illustration skills. National Institute of Design, also known as NID. NID offers a Bachelor of Design program in textile design. The program offers knowledge in various disciplines such as textile, apparel, lifestyle, and accessory design. Students are encouraged to style textiles for the apparel and furnishing industry. Candidates admitted to the Bachelor of Design program at NID Ahmedabad will go through a one-year foundation program. The admission takes place through the entrance exam and the forms come out in October first week. The exams take place in December or January. Apart from the Bachelor of Design, NID offers a graduate diploma program in design, apparel and textile design. Symbiosis Institute of Design. The institution has a 4-year Bachelor of Design program. The 4 major disciplines at SID are categorized within the following areas: communication design, industrial design, fashion design, and fashion communication. All Indian students are required to take the Symbiosis entrance exam for design. The other institutions offering courses in fashion design include Vogue Institute of Fashion Technology, Bangalore, Pearl Academy of Fashion, Amity School of Fashion Technology, and JD Institute of Fashion Technology, New Delhi. Did you know Paris is the fashion capital of the world and France has some of the best fashion design programs? Here are a few famous colleges and universities for fashion design around the world. Parsons, the New School for Design, USA, Pratt Institute, Brooklyn, USA, LISAA Paris Mode in Paris, ESMOD in France, and Rhode Island School of Design in the USA. The average yearly fee for a fashion design course in the USA will be approximately $45,000, and for the institutions in France would be around 15,000 euros. Here are the admission requirements of different countries. USA, English proficiency test, which is IELTS or TOEFL, SAT, which is not a mandate for most of the design courses, hence students must check if their target schools need an SAT score, only then should they take the SAT. Academic scores. High academic scores are always helpful. A CV. Students must have an impressive CV, one that brings out their interest, talent, and resolve to take up fashion design courses. For France has options for students to take up courses in either English or French, and most of the students choose to take courses in French. Students are advised to check the medium of instruction before applying. They require a language proficiency test for English, which is IELTS or TOEFL. For French, it's DELF, DALF, TEF, TCF, TFI tests as prescribed by the university. Academic scores. High academic scores are always helpful. One that brings out their interest, talent, and resolve to take up fashion design courses. Admission process and timeline. General aptitude and creativity and spatial aptitude. Once the student passes the aptitude test, then he or she has to sit the situation test or the studio test. Situation or studio test is a hands-on test to evaluate the candidate's skills for material handling and innovative ability in a given situation with a given set of materials. Some institutions also have a GEPI either in addition to or in place of this. The design aptitude test forms for institutions in India are released a little early, so it is advisable for students to start preparing for the entrance exams right after grade 11 or latest by the start of grade 12. This puts them in a better position. As far as the other country options are concerned, the student should aim at starting the application process at least 1 year before they plan to start the course. For instance, if a student completes grade 12 in June 2020 and plans to start the course in September 2020, then the application process shall start in September 2019. Further education. Fashion design graduates have the option of pursuing MA in their respective field. Those who wish to step into research can opt for MPhil or PhD. Other than degree courses, students also have options for advanced level diplomas in this field. Careers. In the current scenario, with the rise of fashion e-commerce companies like Myntra, Amazon, Flipkart, etc., the demand for fashion professionals has increased multifold. Also, there are various domestic fashion hubs as well as designer-owned fashion houses in the country that are doing amazingly well, and that is leading a commendable push to the growth of the Indian fashion industry. Then there's also the constant patronage the industry has received from various fashion magazines and newspapers. Keeping the above related domains in mind, the scope of the fashion design in India is huge and will only get better with rampant globalization. Aspirants who wish to join the fashion industry need to have an in-depth knowledge about different types of fabrics, weaves, draping qualities, color, as well as changing trends. Here are different profiles that fashion design aspirants can look up to. Fashion designer. Professionals can either start their own label or join a firm to design clothes for them. As a fashion designer, an individual has to work on styling different types of clothes such as jeans, jackets, women's wear, children's wear, men's wear, evening wear, knitwear, sportswear, etc. Fashion marketer. In this job profile, candidates can work for fashion houses, clothing companies, boutiques, or outlet chains. A fashion marketer works towards publicizing and increasing awareness of a particular brand, designer labels, or department stores. Fashion concept manager. People working under this profile are expected to think of unique themes on which a clothing or accessory range should be designed. They also contribute to the ideas of how should that be advertised. Fashion consultant or personal stylist. A fashion consultant or personal stylist has to help people develop a wardrobe that promotes their public image. People working in this profession advise others on the latest fashion trends, clothing styles, colors to wear or avoid, and how to do their makeup and hair. Other major career options include the following: quality controller, technical designer, fashion coordinator, fashion show organizers, fashion curator, fashion blogger, fashion critique, fashion illustrator, purchase manager. Here's a list of top recruiters for fashion design: Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail Limited, Sabyasachi Mukherjee, Manish Malhotra, Versace, Giorgio Armani, Marc Jacobs, and Ralph Lauren. Skills. As discussed before, fashion design is creative and skill intensive. Let's look into the skills required to make a mark in this field. Creativity. Fashion designers work with a spread of materials, shapes, and colors. Their ideas must be unique, functional, and stylish. Communication skills. Fashion designers often add teams throughout the planning process and thus must be effective in communicating with their team members. For example, they'll have to give instruction to sewers regarding how a garment should be stitched. Computer skills. Fashion designers must be ready to use CAD programs and be conversant in graphics and editing software. Decision-making skills. Detail-oriented. Fashion designers must have an honest eye for little differences in color and other details which will make a design successful. Pros and cons. Pros. This is one of those few jobs where you get paid for what you express. The work is very creative and fun, provided you have an eye for fashion. Good work is followed by good fame, good pay and consistent income. For those who love to travel, a career in fashion designing can prove to be very promising. Cons. Long working hours in order to meet deadlines and order supplies. Sometimes you may come across a difficult client. The work is demanding and it takes a great amount of hard work to prove your worth and build your reputation. The industry is competitive and exhaustive. Don't forget to refer to the reading material for more information. See you in the next section.